At different times, there are different opportunities for you to say certain things that will add an extra little bit of value to the people you're talking to. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 scripts that are working tremendously right now to add value to people and help you grow your business. Listen, I love picking up the phone and adding value to people. It's how I built my business. And so when we're at a place where we are right now, especially with the market shifting and changing so quickly, there are certain times where we can have certain scripts that we say and certain things that we say in a certain way that really adds value to people, gives us an opportunity really almost to scale our business in a way that times when there's not a lot of change happening, we don't have that opportunity. So today what I'm going to share with you is 5 different scripts that you can really drop into your business right now. I'm going to give it very simple. I want to give you what to say, and then I want you just to take this out, have conversations with people, and I promise you're going to not only build your database, you're going to find opportunities to grow your business. The first script is a little bit different. We're going to talk about how to turn those buyers that you have that missed out on multiple opportunities where they've had multiple offer situations and their offer wasn't accepted. We're going to take those buyers and we're going to use those to actually find some listings. This is what it looks like. Let's say that you had 123 Live Oak Avenue and your buyer missed out in a multiple offer situation on that house. They love that neighborhood. They really like the fact that that street in that neighborhood was specifically what they liked. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get our list of all the phone numbers for those people that are on that street. Yes, and you can use a lot of different things to find those phone numbers. You can go and you can use Forewarn, which is what we typically use locally. You could use something like Cole Realty Resource or a number of the different other things that are out there. There's no shortage of finding phone numbers right now. But once you have the phone numbers, this is what this sounds like. We're going to take everybody on that street where the house was that they missed out on. We're going to call and we're going to say, hey, this is Jimmy Burgess with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Just calling everyone on Live Oak Avenue to let them know that, I'm not sure if you're aware, but the house at 123 Live Oak went on the market a couple days ago. It actually had multiple offers, and I'm working with a family that actually unfortunately missed out on this house. They're at a place where they really know that they want to be on this street, and I'm just calling all the neighbors to see if I can find this great family a place on your street. Are there any of your neighbors that you might know of that are thinking about selling? And then basically it's almost like we don't even talk to them about theirs. If it doesn't come up at the end of the call, it's almost like one of these where you come back and you say, by the way, I'd be the worst realtor in the world if I didn't at least ask, is there a price where you guys might consider selling? When you do this and you begin to have these conversations, this is a great way. Go into this with no agenda. Go into it adding value, letting them know about the one that went under contract, letting them know that their price is moving up. I promise if you'll call specific people on a specific street with a specific buyer that's looking to buy on their street, you're going to get better results than if you just do a shotgun approach. This is the opportunity for you to really add value in a very targeted way to a very targeted group of people. The second group of people to call and the script to follow is 3 to 12 month old expired listings. Let me just let's stretch this out to 24 months, because if somebody had a house for sale in the last 2 years, odds are if they haven't sold it now or they haven't relisted it, they probably still have the opportunity that if they had the right price, they'd sell. The market has moved up. They aren't getting all of the calls that they got when it first expired from the 50 agents that called them. So now's a great time to check in with these people. It's a simple script. It's just, hey, this is Jimmy Burgess with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Just calling about your place. I saw that you had it for sale 9 months ago and that it didn't sell. Listen, there's just so much activity now. The prices have just been going up so fast. Just wanted to call and see if you guys kind of just get an idea of what your plans are for the house. And then just be quiet. I promise you they're going to let you know, hey, we've actually decided we're going to be here for another year. Or they're going to say, well, listen, if we got the right price, we probably would sell. This is a great way for you to find people that have already raised their hand and told you that they want to sell. And this simple script will get you the opportunity to get the conversation started. The next opportunity to call a group of people that's going to add real value, not only to the people you're calling, but to yourself, is just listed neighborhoods. So let's say you've just taken this brand new listing. You're getting ready to launch it on the market. This is an opportunity for you to actually uncover the opportunity to get both sides of this sale. Here's what it looks like. If you're getting ready to put this on the market in 2 weeks, you're going to take all of the neighbors in a couple little areas, simple circle prospecting, probably about the next 25 neighbors that are close by, and just say, hey, this is Jimmy Burgess with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. I'm actually getting ready to list a place with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths on this specific street in your neighborhood. We're calling all the neighbors to let them know that this is getting ready to come on the market, so that if you know of someone that might be wanting to come in, a friend or family member to the neighborhood, we want to give all the neighbors the opportunity to choose their next neighbor. Please let me know if you'd like someone, if you know of someone that'd be interested, and I'll be glad to get the information to them before the rest of the market knows about it. Great way for you to have the opportunity to double side both sides of that listing. All right, the next script is actually a follow-up from the just listed one we just did. Now, we're at a place where odds are, if you price a place correctly, you're going to either get multiple offers or you're going to sell the house pretty quickly. Let's take this from that standpoint. The same group of people that you called to let them know that it was coming on the market, now let's say that it's sold. This is the script. Hi, this is Jimmy Burgess with Berkshire Hathaway. I mentioned to you a couple weeks ago that we were getting ready to put this place on the market in your neighborhood on this street. We actually had multiple offers on the place. It's under contract now. We just wanted to give you a call because we actually have now, because of the multiple offers, a number of people that really want to be in the neighborhood that we don't have houses for. Just wanted to check and see if you knew of any of your neighbors that might be thinking about selling, because we'd love to help these folks be able to come into your neighborhood and be a part of this great community. And then again, it's one of these. We don't even bring up about them selling their house. But before, if they don't bring it up, because odds are they're going to bring it up if they're thinking about it. But if they don't, at the end, I would be a horrible realtor if I didn't at least ask if there's a price where you guys have thought about you might be willing to sell your place. You see, when you do this, now you've added value a couple of times. You're beginning to have that repetition that builds your reputation. You're going to have opportunity to find listings before other people have the opportunity to find them. Number 5 is a re-engagement. Actually, this is going to be a text instead of a phone call. This is for those folks that you've been sending property information to for a while, and maybe you haven't talked to them in a little while. Listen, I want to encourage you, don't send this to 100 people. We did this one time in our office. I did 50 at a time, and the guy that was sitting there, as I'm talking to him right after we pressed send to the 50 that we sent it to, it was like his phone just started vibrating everywhere. He couldn't keep up with the numbers. So I want to tell you, this is one that's super effective, and let me just give it to you this way. It's basically this. Hi, this is Jimmy Burgess with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. I've been sending you property updates for a while now. Listen, I want to make sure that I'm not overwhelming you with the number of emails I'm sending you, and I want to make sure also that I'm not dropping the ball by not providing you with all the information you want. Should I make an adjustment to the frequency of emails, the price point of the type of properties I'm sending to you, or the location of properties? Simply send that, and I promise you're going to get some responses back. Listen, some of them may be, actually take me off your list. Great. We can't make a living on maybe. It's yes and no. This is a great way to re-engage with people, to find out where they are. I will say this. This is one of those engagement texts that we actually used with some old leads we had with 2 new agents that came on board with our company, with some leads that hadn't been touched in a long time. And actually we have 2 agents that this very text got them their first sales in real estate. So make sure you're applying this, and I promise you're going to get some results. Listen, we are in a contact business. The more contacts you make, the more results you're going to get. This is what I would encourage you to do. Pick one of these. Which one makes the most sense for you? Which one pops up that you've got an opportunity to do? Do you have a buyer that's missed out on a multiple offer situation? Do you have a new listing in a neighborhood? Or do you have a group of people that you haven't been able to engage with in a while that you need to re-engage? I promise you, if you'll take some of these, you're going to start seeing some things that maybe you haven't seen. You got to do different things to get different results. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.